Well, I'm not officially on the bill. I'm the MC for for the evening. My name is Andrew Swift. It's an absolute pleasure to have the MC duties. But I've also been asked to play a couple of songs to kick the evening off. So I'm going to play a couple of songs from my forthcoming album, which you can pre-order over at the merch tent a little later on. This song's called Jezebel. Oh, sweet Jezebel, you've got me on my knees, begging for mercy. I'll do anything you please. We've done this dance so long, but when I try to hold you, you turn and you walk away. Oh, damn vixen, you're a song I'll never sing. You're an illusion, a whisper in a dream. Still I'll break my back bending any way you want me. You're an addiction that I can't shake. Oh, under your spell, you've got me, Jezebel. Sweetly how you swoon when we're alone. Oh, you know me well, you know me well. You're a harlot, Jezebel. You kiss me, break my heart, then you're gone. Oh, cruel mistress, you tempt me when you tease. You show no forgiveness for taking the wind right out of me. Still I'll break my back bending any way you want me. You're an affliction that I can't shake. Oh, under your spell, you've got me, Jezebel. Sweetly how you swoon when we're alone. Oh, you know me well, you know me well. You're a harlot, Jezebel. You kiss me, break my heart, then you're gone. You kiss me, break my heart, then you're gone. Thank you very much. This is my first time emceeing an event, aside from a friend's wedding, which is a lot different because you're allowed to drink. But I'll give it a fair crack. We have an amazing lineup for you this evening. Fantastic artists. I'll tell you what, we've got a couple of Golden Guitar nominated artists performing for you this evening, as well as a CMC Best New Artist for you. And a whole bunch of talent from all over the country. I'm going to play you guys one more song before the fantastic Smith & Jones take to the stage. This one's my current single. It's called Reckless Desires. I've been stripped of my crown. I watch the walls come tumbling down, while my head a beautiful mess. You were my queen and I'd never forget how we sang. I was the biggest damn bopper on the streets of this town. Nobody moved their bodies till I made a sound. Dreams insatiably met. I was a king, but I'd never forget that we sang to the sounds of our heroes in backyards. Well, into the evenings we sang. Oh, how we sang. Hey. Well, a drink twisted my turn from inspired to broken and burned. I heard you pray, I heard you cry. You put up with demons, you put up with lies. Truth is you stayed in the hope things would pick up songs we sang. Oh, how we sang. We sang to the sounds of our heroes in backyards. Well, into the evenings we sang. Oh, how we sang. And we were lost in the arms of the fire. Our hearts full of reckless desires we sang. Oh, how we sang. Oh, oh, thank you very much. Well, it's my absolute pleasure to introduce you to this evening's first artist. And two extremely talented women from Bathurst in New South Wales. This is not their first Tamworth. This is about the fourth time as Smith & Jones, right? Yeah, they've got their debut album out at the moment. I've got some notes here. They've got their debut album out at the moment called Dark Gives Way. And it was produced by Mr. Michael Carpenter, who's on stage with them right now. And they will be playing throughout the festival. You'll catch them at the Pig and Tinderbox, at Fan Zone, and at the Cake and Cordial Sessions, which is a fantastic little Americana gig out at a little church just on this side of town over here. So make sure you check the guide for details. But yeah, without any further ado, you guys just about ready? Yeah, cool. Please welcome to the stage for their first time at Americana in the Park, Smith & Jones.
On the wind winds the voices of the boys she's loved, a whispered song that weaves its way into her heart. Well, if she listens close, surely she will recognize the one that stands before her in the dark. Thinks of home while he's taking off her party dress. Thinks of high school friends, a lover sweet and kind. Well, it's a long road between home and this hotel, between a TV tower and somewhere left behind. Oh, baby blue, why do you cry? Baby blue, why do you cry alone? In the moonlight, all the voices sound. See the fog come creeping, rising up from its river grave below, like a bride veiled white on her wedding day. The city's lights are veiled underneath white snow. What's a woman to the waves of an ugly world? What's a man if not to deal out death and doubt? Well, she thinks that as she pours herself a strong one, she turns away, another one takes the easy way out. Oh, baby blue, why do you cry? Baby blue, why do you cry alone? In the moonlight, all the shadows look the same. Now he's gone. way into her heart. Well, she's listening, and she can't recognize the ghost that stands before her in the dark. Oh, baby blue, why do you cry? Oh, baby blue, why do you cry alone? In the moonlight, all the shadows look the same. Now he's gone. Now he's gone. Now he's gone. Thank you. Oh man, it's such a treat to be playing at Americana in the Park. We're so excited to be here alongside so many other amazing artists.
That song was our very first single off the album, which we have for sale currently, Dark Gives Way. We released it start of last year, and it was the first one we released. And the beautiful Michael Carpenter, who's on bass behind us, he produced our album, and he also produced our 3 film clips for our 3 singles. We love him so much. And that was Casey Atkins on guitar as well. We're super, super lucky to have him, and Matt Gallotta on banjo as well. We're so excited to be here. We're all the way from Bathurst. Well, not all the way, it's not that far. we're 5 hours away from Bathurst.
We did go the long way around. We went via Melbourne, so it took us about 18 hours.
We're going to play you the second single that we released from our album. We did a beautiful film clip for this one. Bathurst featured heavily in all our beautiful favourite Bathurst women. This goes out to all the small town women in the audience.
Sometimes I get to thinking I ought to take up drinking just to drown out all these memories. Maybe I could down a whiskey bottle and head out on the highway just to see if it'll bring some peace. But I ain't a drinking girl, I'm just a small town woman trying to find my way in a lonesome world. And I ain't a whiskey girl, I'm just a small town woman trying to walk a straight line in a crooked world. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, my mind it starts wandering, wanting to roam its way right out of my head. And I get to thinking about that man. I wonder if he's headed south again, or maybe I'll follow where that booted baby led. But I ain't a wandering girl, I'm just a small town woman trying to find my way in a lonesome world. And I ain't a southbound girl, I'm just a small town lady trying to walk a straight line in a crooked world. self-medicate you right off of my mind. Or maybe I could take some morphine. God knows it's pain relief I need. It works better than waiting for some holy sign. But I ain't a medicating girl. I'm just a small town woman trying to find my way in a lonesome world. And I ain't a morphine mama. I'm just a small town lady trying to walk a straight line in a crooked world. I'm just a small town woman trying to walk a straight line in a crooked world. Thank you so much. Well, like Abby said, we've come from Bathurst, and I'm a Tamworth girl, born and bred. I got all my family here tonight, which is lovely. So it's always nice to come home for January. If you like what you've heard so far, we've got some albums for sale over at the merch table. They're $20. We'll chuck in a free sticker, or just come and say hi and we'll give you a free sticker. They're good for instrument cases, the back of cars, people's backs as they go past, bikinis in this weather. I mean, they're not really great supportive wise, but they'll do. And yeah, we'll scribble on them if you like. So come and say hi afterwards. Enjoy the rest of the evening. We're going to leave you with our latest single that we released last week. This is called Americana In The Park, and for a song that sounds quite sad, it's actually quite upbeat. So we've been Smith & Jones. Thanks so much for having us. Sadder than a Saturday on your own. Folk in the street, they're so careless, so cold, and lovers holding hands, smile then they pass away. Or you give the world for the one that was gonna stay. You're a stranger in this town, you're a stranger to yourself. The hand holding your cigarette feels like it belongs to someone else. Boy, you let the smoke rise, watch it fade away. Ain't it just like that woman too, wanna stray? Oh, and your aching heart, your aching heart, goes on. You're trying to hold on to something, a remnant from your past, but the old days are gone and the new ones they're sliding by so fast, just scuff your feet. Drag your heels down the road. Oh, if only she were here. You know she'd lighten up this heavy load. Oh, and your aching heart, your aching heart, oh, your aching heart goes on. She said love comes and goes like the tide. Bloody Mary in her hand as you watched her dancing by. She said love comes and goes like the tide, goes like the tide. Oh, she said love comes and goes like the tide. Bloody Mary in her hand as you watched her dancing by. She said love comes and goes like the tide, goes like the tide. Oh, fool. Oh, when you're aching heart, you're aching heart. Ah, you're aching heart. Oh, you're aching heart. Ah, you're aching heart. Oh, you're aching heart. Goes on. Goes on. Thank you so much. You've been Smith and Jones. That's Matt Galotto, Casey Atkins, and Michael Carpenter. We'll see you around.
Once again, a huge round of applause for Smith and Jones, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from Bathurst. I don't know, how far is that from here?
It's like 5 hours.
5 hours?
Five,
That's
yeah.
nothing.
It's nothing.
I'm from Melbourne. You got nothing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next performer is one of my favourites, one of my dad's favourites, to be honest. I'll often go around to his place and find Mr. Butcher's CD blaring. This man is up for 3 Golden Guitar nominations. 3. For Best New Talent, Male Artist of the Year, and Alternative Country Album of the Year. So please, huge round of applause for Mr. Brad Butcher just on that. Yeah. He did a massive 6 weeks of touring last year with the Weeping Willows, and also supported the likes of Sarah Storer, Troy Cassadaly, and Busby Maru. And actually, you know what? I found out something about Brad Butcher today that I didn't know, and you guys won't know this about him, but he's the 2003 North Queensland Ballroom Dancing Champion. Yeah. Multi-talented.
That is not true.
Multi-talented. I did not know this. I've known him for a few years now.
He's just stolen my joke.
His lovely wife told me that I did not know that about Brad. Now, you can catch Brad throughout the festival. He's at the Songhouse Sessions tomorrow evening at the Downstairs Services Club. Is that right? Yes. Good. Memory. Working. Let's see if I can remember the rest. You got the Long Yard with the Busby Maru Boys on Thursday night?
On Wednesday at 7:30 p.m.
That's exactly what I said. And Thursday lunchtime supporting Fanny Lumsden on her Small Town Hall show at the place. The Long Yard as well. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm all over this. I got this, guys. Don't worry. You just about ready? Because I've got nothing else.
How good Swifty going?
Thanks, mate. Brad Butcher, ladies and gentlemen, please give him a huge round of applause. Welcome him to the stage. Cheers.
What a lot of people don't know about Swifty. No, you used my joke. I've got nothing left. Well, I was minding my own business, reliving hits and misses, when she flashed a smile. The next thing that I knew, we were sitting in some coffee shop. Man, she sure could talk a lot. And all at once she changed my point of view. I didn't see it coming when we met, didn't see it going when she left, but in that moment I felt something new. Didn't see it coming when we met, didn't see it going when she left, but there's more to the story I'm telling you. I met her on a Sunday and called her on the Monday, and by Tuesday it was clear we were falling hard. And by Wednesday we'd both crossed the line. On politics we were left and right. By Thursday we both needed time apart. I didn't see it coming when we met, didn't see it going when she left, but I knew she'd be right back in my arms. Didn't see it coming when we met, didn't see it going when she left, but there's more to the story of two hearts. There's a lot of things you don't see when you're tangled in the bed sheets. Even 20/20 vision blurs to none. Things change every minute when you're running from commitment, but soon enough you give in to the fun. I didn't see it coming when we met, didn't see it going when she left. In that moment I felt something new. I didn't see it coming when we met, I didn't see it going when she left. But there's more to the story I'm telling you. Yeah, there's more to the story I'm telling you. Yeah, there's more to the story I'm telling you. Well, my name's Brad Butcher. I'm originally from McHugh up in central Queensland. And I'm very honoured to have been nominated for 3 Golden Guitars this year. It's a bloody blessing. I'm stoked. It's on the back of my 3rd album called From the Bottom of a Well, and I'll play you a few songs off of that. During my time in Moko, I was I straight out of school, did a cabinet making trade, and went and worked in the mines for a bit, became a rigger dogman. And then I had this bright idea of starting a business in cabinetry, and realised that there was a few life lessons to learn. So I now say this is the only good thing that came from running my own business. The song's called Monsters. There's a coffee cup on the dresser drawer by an empty bottle from the night before, saying #1 dad on the side of it, but that ain't me no more. Trying to find a new meaning between whiskey, gin and beer. It happens sometimes, happens quite a lot around here. The older I get, the more I hate shit that ain't real. Oh, at least that's how it feels. Older I get, the more I feel. Though I know this feeling will disappear. I've been chopped up on this panel sore far too many times to recall. Laying down my body like I'm hypnotized by these bars and curtain calls. Now I know I'm not dreaming because I see it crystal clear. Though my body and mind are strangers when I think about it. The older I get, the more I hate shit that ain't real. Oh, at least that's how it feels. Older I get, the more I fear. Though I know this feeling will disappear. Didn't you hear that you're fine? Just leave it all behind. There's nothing to fear, there's nothing here. Just monsters in your mind, monsters in your wine. I got so high last night and I know it's wrong. Only get that way when I'm alone. I saw the best damn movie I'd ever seen, but the TV weren't switched on. I was just staring at the ceiling with these monsters in my mind, fighting creatures crawling out of my turpentine. The older I get, the more I hate shit that ain't real. Oh, at least that's how it feels. The older I get, the more I fear. Though I know this feeling will disappear, though I know this happens quite a lot around here. Well, I dedicated this new album to my dearly departed grandfather, and there's a few songs on this album that are inspired by him directly, and the title track, From the Bottom of a Well, is the next one I'll play for you. See, Pop was born one of 13 kids, and at about grade 9 he had to leave school because his dad passed away. He had to help raise the family pretty much. He was one of the older boys, and so they used to fish in the Pioneer River back in McHugh, and he worked on a cane property, and that was his way of contributing to the family. So from that sort of humble beginning, or as I call it, from the bottom of a well, he was able to raise a family and own a home. And I'm very stoked to have my mum and dad and my great auntie and great uncle and auntie here today for their first, well, my mum and dad's first time in Tamworth anyway for the festival, and Rick and Aileen have been here a bunch of times, but it's a real pleasure to have them here. Anyway, this is From the Bottom of the Well. Can't say I remember the sun rising every day, but I remember every step when the ground fell away. And I remember how I called on you to lend a helping hand, but how I held on to believing I still don't understand. You see, it started out so small, it was hard to recognize the importance of the moment when I opened up my eyes. And all this time to find out there's no one who can tell how to raise an ocean from the bottom of a well. To the handle and prepared myself for war. I dug and I dug deeper, then I dug a little more. And come the gilded sunset, I was barely through the crust. I'd have dug until it killed me. It was everything or bust. You see, it started out so small, it was hard to recognize the importance of the moment when I opened up my eyes. And all this time to find out there's no one who can tell how to raise an ocean from the bottom of a well. Every day I wake up and draw water from the ground. Though I won't put a label on it, still I'm grateful that I've found whatever keeps me going when my bones are getting tired. Another day, another pail, eternally inspired. You see, it started off so small, it was hard to recognize the importance of the moment when I opened up my eyes. And all this time to find out there's no one who can tell how to raise an ocean from the bottom of a well. And all this time to find out there's no one who can tell how to raise an ocean from the bottom of a well. Well, I've only got time for one more. Thank you very much for hanging out and being here for Americana in the Park. How are you all going? Everyone enjoying themselves? Dealing with a bit of heat? It comes with Tamworth, doesn't it? You just gotta grin and bear it. I've got a little giveaway, actually. Over in the merchandise tent over there, I've got some albums and hats and things like that, but for anyone who's willing to come up and A, buy an album, we'll get a free hat, or B, if they just want to come up and show us on their phone that they've liked my music page or liked my Instagram account or whatever it is, I'll give you a free bloody hat. I certainly don't want to take them home with me. But this next song I wrote directly about my grandfather. And see, my mum's been at university for the past 30 years, so there was a bunch of years there where Dad was working multiple jobs just to support my brother and sister and I. And so there was plenty of times spent fishing with my grandfather, and or spent watching Days of Our Lives on their couch. we became very close. So he passed away during the recording of my second album. So during the writing process for this third one, he was pretty heavy on my mind. So I dedicated the album to him, and I wrote this song about him. And this one's called Well Dressed Man. Thanks very much. Hope you have a great festival, and I'll see you around. There's that sweet memory again, burning rows of sugar cane under a sunset you just don't see anymore. Right across that auburn sky, in a long lost lullaby, my mind wanders on home. See, my granddad was born a king, at least that's how I remember him. His handkerchief folded twice in the top drawer, with tales of hard work and good tidings, taught me timing is everything. He'd next to nothing when he went smiling out the door. Better off being happy than a well-dressed man, and forsake those angry thoughts, past tense blues. Better off being happy than a well-dressed man. Let tomorrow bring today a better view. Well, I'll never cease to be amazed how time flies and people change. Oh, the past is but a gift for all to see. And like many, I went for a ride, bulletproof and stubborn pride. And now I hold more truth than poetry. Better off being happy than a well-dressed man. Forsake those angry thoughts, past tense blues. Better off being happy than a well-dressed man. Let tomorrow bring today a better view. Let tomorrow bring see it in my mother's eyes. I feel it when my father cries. All the love and the cruelty of life. I'm better off being happy than a well-dressed man. Forsake those angry thoughts, past tense blues. Well, I'm better off being happy than a well-dressed man. Let tomorrow bring today a better view. Let tomorrow bring today a better view. There's that sweet memory again, burning rows of sugar cane. As my mind wanders on home. Thanks very much, everyone. Can I thank Jeff Bell as well, behind the whole Americana thing, and it's been a real pleasure. See you later.
Brad Butcher, ladies and gentlemen. Keep that applause going. He's definitely worth it. Yeah. I forgot to mention his album before I introduce him. From the Bottom of a Well is it's available this evening, isn't it, Brad? Yes, over at the merch tent. It's probably the best I've seen the merch tent looking all festival, to be honest. All the artists, I assume that they're all going to pop out at some point, and then you can go over and say good day. Is that not the smoothest voice you've heard at the festival as well? What a songwriter. Speaking of voices, hello, Melody Moko.
Hello, Andrew Swift.
Please welcome Melody Moko.
Thank you.
Now, Melody's just released her debut album called The Wreckage, produced by Catherine Britt and Mr. Michael Moko.
Yep. Don't forget him, you'll be in big trouble.
That's Mr. Melody Michael Moko. And you've been touring with Fanny on the Small Town Halls tour last year and this year?
Yep, we've been on the road for country halls, yep.
They look like a whole lot of fun.
Amazing, so much fun.
Is Fanny as fun in real life as she is on socials?
She's okay.
She's
she's great. She's really fun.
Yeah. And you're not just bloated from the heat?
No, I'm not gluten intolerant.
Okay, good.
There's a baby in my belly.
There's a baby in there. And
baby.
You decided to tackle Tamworth at 37 weeks. How many?
37.
37 weeks pregnant.
Yeah.
That's worth a round of applause in itself, folks. I'm not sure if I should be impressed or just I don't know. I don't know if I should be amazed or just like it's stupidity or I don't know if it's stupid or amazing.
Stupidity.
I'm confused.
Let's go with that. I think it's stupidity.
Yeah, okay.
Right now, I'm feeling like it's amazing because I get to play for all these lovely people.
I know.
But when I'm walking around in the heat and I feel like my baby's about to fall out, then I feel like it's stupidity.
Yeah. And you're also CMC nominated for Best New Artist.
I am Best New
Talent?
Best New Artist.
Best New Artist.
On
Yeah.
CMC. Yeah.
Yeah. So you want everybody to vote for you on that,
Vote.
of course.
Yeah, you can jump online. You can vote every day on the Country Music Channel website. So that'd be awesome if you could do that.
You're going to have 3 artists this evening tell you the exact same thing to vote for in the same category.
Just like vote for us all, like
rotate the days around.
That's right. Rotate it.
All right. Well, I think you're all ready. Yeah, cool. Please give a warm welcome to Melody Moko.
Howling like a dog at the big old moon, hoping for some daylight to fix this gloom. Oh, not tonight. Crying like a baby in my bedroom, hoping that your words are gonna reach me soon and make it right. Well, things they come and things they go, round and round and fast and slow. Things they fall and things they freeze, stand up tall then on their knees. Take me to church, I'll pray, take all the sin away, cover me up till I'm too blind to see. Oh, take me
flow. Things they fall and things they freeze. Stand up tall and on their knees. Take me to church, I'll pray. Take all the sin away. Cover me up till I'm too blind to see. Oh, take me. Well, don't be seen and don't be heard. Don't you dare dream that's absurd. Don't you scream and don't you cry. Live your life like it's a lie. Take me to church, I'll pray. Take all the sin away. Cover me up till I'm too blind to see. Oh, take me. Cover me up till I'm too blind to see. Oh, take me. Cover me up till I'm too blind to see. Oh, take me. Thank you. Thanks, guys. What did I do with my capo? Did I give it to you, husband? Yeah. This is my lovely husband over here, Mr. Michael Moko on the guitar. And I've got another couple of free labour husbands up here as well. This is none other than Dan Stanley Freeman, also known as Mr. Lumsden, Mr. Fanny Lumsden over here. And then at the back we have Andy Gatiss, whose lovely wife is Emma Bow, or lovely partner is Emma Bow. So I basically got some, some free labour on stage. This is my single that I'm about to put out in a few weeks. This is called Secondhand Heart. Song hasn't been playing all along. What can I sing that you haven't heard inside your heart without speaking the words? There must be something, there must be something about your secondhand heart. I think it's lovely. I think there's something about your secondhand heart. I just wanna wear it like it's new. Wanna wear it all around the town. Doesn't it look beautiful? Doesn't it look smart? Oh, secondhand heart, secondhand heart. I've seen it before, all stitched up with pain. It's the darkest of colors, but it brightens my day. You wear it so well, right there on your sleeve. I know it's imperfect, but it's splendid to me. There must be something, there must be something about your secondhand heart. I think it's lovely. I think there's something about your secondhand heart. I just wanna wear it like it's new. Wanna wear it all around the town. Doesn't it look beautiful? Doesn't it look smart? Oh, secondhand heart, be something, there must be something. And I just wanna wear it like it's new. Wanna wear it all around the town. Doesn't it look beautiful? Doesn't it look smart? Oh, secondhand heart. Secondhand heart. There must be something. 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 There must be something.
Ah, thank you. Ah, thanks, guys. Nice whistles. So I put my record out earlier this year and it's called The Wreckage. Does anyone have it? Yay! 2 people. That means there's like 100 other people that can buy it. So I do have it for sale just over in the merch tent, and I will be signing afterwards, so you can pop over and grab it from me and grab my signature. And I'd love to play you guys the single, the first single off of my record. And it was the title track, and it's called The Wreckage. And it's about bad men. I told you you're beautiful. You promised me that you'd stay that way, but broken things, they only lie. The cracks start to show, pain fades away. All that you're fancy and all that you're fine, all that your promises, your broken lines, all of that stuff, can't dig it out. The treasure I found is buried way down. And the man that I knew, he's nothing like you. You're sad and you're high, you drink when you cry. You're lying in bed, the man in my head keeps falling down, can't pull you out of the wreckage. You were made of stone and bricks, but somewhere inside is a cowardly lion. Hearts, they don't grow back like nails when you rip them apart and tear them away. And all that you're fancy and all that you're fine, all that your promises, your broken lines, all of that stuff, can't dig it out. Treasure I found is buried way down. And the man that I knew, he's nothing like you. You're sad and you're high, you drink when you cry. You're lying in bed, the man in my head keeps falling down, can't pull you out of the wreckage. Oh, the man that I knew is nothing like you, nothing like you, nothing like you. Oh, the man that I knew is nothing like you. You're sad and you're high, you drink when you cry. You're lying in bed, the man in my head, he keeps falling down, can't pull you out. Oh, the man that I knew, he's nothing like you. You're sad and you're high, you drink when you All right, I might get rid of that. That's one thing off my back. I still got that one there. So I'm going to sing you guys a couple more songs. And this song I wrote when I went on the road with a guy who wasn't at all a country musician. And I was very sheltered when I grew up and I only knew country music. And this guy asked me to go out on the road, and he was this seedy, dirty-looking guy, and I had no idea who he was. And he came up to me and said, "Do you want to come on tour with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then he walked away, and then my husband came up to me and said, "Do you know who that guy was?" And I was like, "Nah, no idea." And he's like, "That guy was Tim Rogers." And I'm like, "Who's Tim Rogers?" And he's like, "You know, from You Am I, the band?" And I'm like, "No, who's You Am I?" So I had no idea who this guy was, but I've since learned that they're amazing and they're super well known. So I went on the road with a rock star, and I wrote this song, and that's about all you should ever know about a Tim Rogers tour.
Don't wanna talk about it. Don't wanna hear it again. And that's the truth about it. That is the truth about it. Don't wanna try to make hay. Oh, I wish the sun would go away. And that's the truth about it. That is the truth about it. I've been talking in my sleep. Wouldn't it be nice to get some quiet? I've been thinking lately, all you do is make me mad. Oh, when something ain't enough. Oh, and that's the truth about love. Don't wanna know where it's at. I don't wanna be your pussycat. And that's the truth about it. That is the truth about it. Don't wanna raise your babies. Oh, and I don't need your name to make me. And that's the truth about it. That is the truth about it. I've been talking in my sleep. Wouldn't it be nice to get some quiet? I've been thinking lately, all you do is make me mad. Oh, when something ain't enough. Oh, that's the truth about love. I've been talking in my sleep. Wouldn't it be nice to get some quiet? I've been thinking lately, all you do is make me mad. Oh, when something ain't enough. Oh, and that's the truth about love. Oh, when something ain't enough. Oh, and that's the truth about love.
Thank you. Moko on the guitar. I think he's all right. He's pretty cute too. I'm going to do one more song for you guys. This is a cover that I have on my record. And I put this song on my record for my little boy, Miller, who's 4 years old. And he was absolutely obsessed with Paul Kelly when we made the record. Luckily, we didn't make the record now because now he's obsessed with Harry Potter. So we would have been up here singing the Harry Potter theme song. I don't think it would have quite been as great. So this is my last song. Thank you very much for having me. My name is Melody Moko. You can come and see me over at the merch tent.
Don't explain, it's really not your style. I've had some fun, you really made me smile. Don't look so serious, it doesn't suit your face. Don't explain, don't explain. Sure know how to use your hands, but you don't have a great attention span. Don't apologize or drop your eyes. Don't explain, don't explain. I've seen them come, I've seen them go. Boys like you, they're gangster highs, they're dreaming lows. Boys like you, ooh, ooh. I've seen them come, I've seen them go. Boys like you, they're gangster highs, they're dreaming lows. Boys like you, so take your things, I will count the days. Yeah, you can call on me if you're back this way. But if one night you're lonely and I have other company, don't complain, don't complain. I've seen them come, I've seen them go. Boys like you, they're gangster highs, they're dreaming lows. Boys like you, I've seen them come and I've seen them go. Boys like you, they're gangster highs, they're dreaming lows. Boys like you, ooh. Boys like you, ooh. Boys like you, ooh. Boys like you,
Thank you very much. My name's Melody Moko. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Melody Moko, ladies and gentlemen. That was fantastic. But I wouldn't expect anything less. She's consistently fantastic. Next up, we have Nick Payne and the Wanted Few. Now, Nick's debut solo album, Rise Up Like a River, that's available this evening. He's self-produced. This man is a singer, a songwriter, a producer, Anything else I should add to that, Nick? Incredibly good looking. Incredibly good looking, he's telling me.
I didn't say that.
I mean, he didn't tell me to say that. It was just, am I in your way? I think I am. Don't lie to me. He's renowned for his modesty, I'm being told by his bandmates. Now, Nick was the founding president of the Americana Association of Australia.
That is true.
And no longer.
No longer. No, yeah, that's right. The former president.
We impeached him.
Yeah, that's
we didn't.
Not true.
We didn't.
just over a year ago. So a bit more than a year ago. A bunch of us got together and went. We're so passionate about this music.
Yeah.
We really want to get more ears listening to it and people enjoying the incredible talent in Australia.
Yeah.
And so a bunch of us, including Paul Heggett, who's on later with the Heggitties, and Laura Coates from the Weeping Willows, went over to Nashville for Americana Fest. And Laura and I sat down with a couple of folks from the Americana Music Association over there, and we said, we're going to start an association in Australia, and before we do that, we kind of wanted to talk to you and get your blessing. And they're like, oh, yes, blah, 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 blah. And we're like, so can we do it? And they're like, yes, of course. Yeah. So, yeah, we started.
So, I mean, a lot of people, come out to the free concerts in the park, no matter what it is. But I know a lot of people around the festival may not know where Americana music comes from, and they hear the American part of it and think we're stealing something from America, but...
Yeah, totally.
It's the style, it's where the roots... It's a blend of different styles of music, right?
Absolutely. A lot of people get... It's a dumb name, putting the name of a country, the blues, it's just like the blues or jazz. But, the dictionary definition of it is contemporary expressions of traditional roots music.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've always understood it as the main influences of Americana would be your blues, folk, country and rock influences. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. And if you go even further back from that and you look at places like Nashville and Memphis and New Orleans, these guys were melting pots for people coming from Africa, from France, from the United Kingdom. And so you take something like bluegrass, which I'm a big fan of, which you'll probably figure out pretty soon. That is full of Celtic influences, and it's really the white man's blues, whereas the blues was the African immigrants bringing the banjo and their music.
Yeah. No, well, thank you. Thanks for the explanation, Nick.
Pleasure.
How's the band going? You guys just about set? Just about.
We're getting close.
You're all good. Lynn here's all good, but the rest of the band, not quite. We're getting there. Now, I've mentioned it before, but there's merch. All the artists here this evening have CDs or T-shirts or something that you might want to put, stubby holders, hats, all sorts of bits and pieces.
Tea-towels.
Tea-towels.
Not me. I don't have tea-towels.
We may even have some fly swats. Gretta Ziller might have some fly swats over there. Double up as fans. So look, make sure if you do enjoy an artist, go over, take one of their CDs home with you after you purchase it, of course. But you guys will pop out and say g'day, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
As most of the artists will. So I think I'm good to leave you guys with Nick Payne and the Wanted Few. Please give them a round of applause.
Thank you. Like I said, I love bluegrass and old time music, and I drink from that well. So to kick things off tonight, I'm going to play a song off my album called Rising River, and it is a murder ballad, which is a very long and proud tradition of music. It is a cautionary tale. It is a warning not to do this sort of stuff. This is called Rising River. For 13 days Across the plains I rode until I reached the river. In my dust, the coppers come to take from me what I'm after. I'm gonna cross that rising river and ride on down to hell. If I don't cross the rising river, well, die, I might as well. With every mile to her I ride, my heart turns to my disaster. The closer I get to the one I knew, I never believed in her betrayal. Gonna cross the rising river and ride on down to hell. If I don't cross the rising river, well, die, I might as well. There ain't no other way, she's going down, down, down. There ain't no other way that I know. There ain't no other world where I could live, live, live. Gonna raise my hand and make it so. Gonna raise my hand and make it so. Deed is done, at my feet lies her bloody body. Her fate is sealed, my future's clear. It's time to be freed from all my worries. I'm gonna cross that rising river and ride on down to hell. If I don't cross the rising river, well, die, I might as well. Gonna cross that rising river and ride on down to hell. If I don't cross the rising river, well, die, I might as well. Die, I might as well. Die, I might as well. Hey, thanks very much. I'm going to introduce you to some of the folks. I'm going to introduce you to all the folks on stage. That's right. Let's just skip the bass player because he's always saying rude things behind me. No. So I'm going to introduce you to everybody, right? Because they're going to do some things, some cool things during the duration of the set. So when they do, if you know their name, then you can give them some encouragement. So you can go, yeah, nice solo, Ben. You know, go nuts, yay. So to kick us off, Ben Thomas on banjo. On acoustic guitar for one song, which is this next one, but also backing vocals are Lynn Taylor. On dobro, on mandolin to start off with, but dobro now for the rest of the set, Mr. Joe Gray, who is proudly sporting T-shirt from his favourite band from the Hunter region, the Dashville Progress Society. So, shout out. And on double bass, Mr. Paul Sun. We're going to do a truck driving song. Just going to get myself super tuney because it's really important to be in tune. And Tamworth heat does not like acoustic instruments. This is a truck driving song called White Line Fever. I released my solo album about a year ago, and it sports a picture on the front of the Willow Tree truck stop just down the road from here. This is a truck driving song called White Line Fever. Pushing the white line down the endless horizon. There are miles and miles of highway that I set my sights on. Cruising the northern plain, got my groove at 110. Main range is looming near, I gotta slow down. But till then, got the white line fever, and it's playing with my mind. Got the white line fever, give me a road sign. This is Joe Grandobro. Horizon starts to fade away. My eyes are getting dry. I'm fighting just to stay awake, and I am asking why. Got the white line fever, and it's playing with my mind. Got the white line fever, give me a road sign. Got the white line fever, and it's playing with my mind. Got the white line fever, give me a road sign. Thank you. Now, every now and then in one's life, it's good to do something without asking permission from anybody. And so tonight, I'm going to ask Katie Branner to come on stage and help me with this next song. Like I said, I didn't tell anybody. So, Andrew can take me to task later. I did tell Katie. Hey, Katie, how you going?
Hello. Lucky you told me.
I did. Took a little bit of convincing. How you going, Katie?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah?
You going good?
Oh, going great.
That's good.
I'm just kind of soaking in this moment whilst I tune.
Maybe you needed a new guitar.
No. So Katie co-wrote this song with me, and we sing it as a duet on my album. And it's a breakup song where I get to play the part of the jilted lover, and Katie gets to play the part of the jilting lover. I personally have a lot of experience being jilted, so I've got a lot of emotion I'm going to take and channel into this performance, this song.
I have
Katie,
no
what
comment.
about you?
I have no comment on that matter.
Okay, that'd be right. Cool, here we go. My darling Kate, why do you treat me this way? My darling Kate, why do you treat me this way? If you don't love me, let me suffer my shame.
My life's no good. Take my advice. My love can burn right through your life. If you don't like it, take my advice.
Why? I don't wanna believe it. You're taking my breath and I'm drowning in your lies. You're a callous deceiver. You swallowed me up as I fell for your brilliant disguise. My darling Kate,
I'm nobody's darling.
I won't forget.
I won't forget.
You'll always be my sweet duet. If you don't love me, have no regret. If you don't love me, have no regret. If you don't love me, I have no regret. Katie Brianna. Thank you. I owe you a drink, Katie. Yes, you do, she says. Got a couple more before I need to make some room on the stage for some more great acts. This is a road trip song. We all live in Sydney town, which is just a crazy, out of control, stupid place. It's a beautiful place, but it's just so stupid in many ways. And so one of my favourite pastimes is getting the hell out of there. So this song's called Queensland because it's about getting on the road and going somewhere else. And so for me, heading north to Queensland is my place. I don't know where your place is, but this song's about wherever that is. I'm heading out of Sydney. Couldn't last another week. This city life is tiring, and I can't get no sleep. I'm heading north to Queensland. I'm driving in my car. It's only been an hour, and I haven't got that far. Cruising out on the open road, journey matters, don't matter where I go. Anything is possible on the road. Oh, I got a friend in Noosa. I told her I'll be there. To pick her up on Tuesday. We can go somewhere away from all the people. We'll sleep out on the sand and drink in all the beauty, the spirit of this land. Cruising out on the open road, journey matters, don't matter where I go. Anything is possible on the road. Mr. Ben Thomas. Gonna head out to the desert where you can see the stars. We'll drive the red dust highway when we turn off the tar. We'll camp along the Darling and hear its waters flow. In all this world of worry, there's no place I'd rather go. Cruising out on the open road, the journey matters, don't matter where I go. Anything is possible on the road. Cruising out on the open road, the journey matters, don't matter where I go. Anything is possible on the road. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we got one more for you. I need my capo. I need to make sure I'm tuney. Come on, tuner. So, thanks for listening. Certainly appreciate it. And I speak for everybody who's on stage tonight. It's so good to be able to play music to an appreciative crowd. And my bass player is coaching me. He's doing a Serrano de Bergerac and whispering in my ear whilst I'm trying to tune and talk at the same time. Hey, get out of it. Oh, it's close. Cool. I reckon that's good. Yeah, that's it. Cool. Thank you. So this is the last song. I'm going to go hang down there in the merch. If you want to have a look at, if you want to say hi, if you want to have a look at the album I recorded, Rise Up Like a River, with the picture of Willow Tree Truck Stop on the front of it. This is track number 6 on it. This is called Salvation Jane. It kind of sums up what the whole album is about. So thank you for listening. I'm Nick Payne. Ben Thomas on banjo. Yeah. Lynn Taylor on making me look good, just by being gorgeous and hanging around me. Paul Sun on double bass. And Joe Gray on the Dashville Progress Society t-shirt. Only half a mile down the highway, still half an hour to go before dawn breaks. If I concentrate enough, I could catch the sun, and I'll be gone. Time to move on. Patterson, your love became a curse, so wild beyond control, our house did burn. Fields of joy and tears at once, our love did so. Ah, let him grow. Ah, let him grow. 'Cause when the rain starts to fall and the sun comes to drift, and the valleys lie between me and my love, roll forth like a mountain, rise up like a river. Help me face the coming storm. Won't you be my salvation, Jane? When the rain starts to fall and the snow comes to drift and the valleys lie between me and my roll forth like a mountain, rise up like a river. Help me face the coming storm. Won't you be my salvation? Won't you be my salvation, Jane? Won't you be my salvation, Jane?
Nick Payne and the Wanted Few, ladies and gentlemen. Give them a huge round of applause. Yeah. Thank you. Well, our next performer is also nominated for a CMC Best New Talent Award, which I believe is his first. He's just released his second album called City Bound Trains. and he's one amazing songwriter. Paddy McHugh is our next performer. I don't know where he is. I think he's getting ready to make an entrance. Ah, here he is. How you doing, Paddy? Very well. Thanks for my new hat. I had a costume change, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm a big fan of a trucker's hat, and Paddy McHugh came up to me and he said, "Here you go. Here's your new favourite hat." And he's right. So Paddy does I guess with your writing you do a lot for with social justice, right? Writing for social justice.
Yeah, I think that songs have an important place in sort of enacting change, and that's what I try and do.
Yeah, you do it extremely well, mate. These guys are going to be blown away by your set. I know it, because I've seen you plenty of times. So actually, Paddy here's a Tamworth, was raised in Tamworth, and then decided to waste his youth in Sydney playing in punk bands. And now he's turned back to the light side. He's turned back to the good. So I guess we had that in common too. We were both playing around the punk scenes like years back, and then we saw the light and came over. And you got Brownie playing with you tonight? Yes, another Tamworth lad. Don't hold it against him. He's got a fan. That's nice. I think you guys are just about ready, aren't you? Have I missed anything, Paddy?
Oh, you haven't mentioned how good looking I am?
That's because Nick Payne told that he stole that one before. I can't say everyone's good looking, but you are. You're devilishly good looking. I love this mustache you're working. I love this mustache you're working on at the moment.
It's a very important reason why I'm actually sporting a moustache, and that's because I think it looks good.
So you're doing it for a good cause. I like it. That's great. You guys just about ready?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Paddy McHugh, ladies and gentlemen. Please give him a warm welcome.
Thank you. It's very good to be in Tamworth and be home. I'm sure many of you probably don't know me, so I thought I would introduce myself with a song. Well, my name it is Pat McHugh, and I am Australian born. My family came from Ireland, of this I can be sure. But of the circumstances under which my family came, well, I have no story for you, I only know my name. Or perhaps they came across the seas on those murderous convict boats. Rebels, thieves, the destitute, all under Logan's yoke. And perhaps it was a famine, or the lure of an 8-hour day, or the promise of the gold neath the rich Australian clay. Oh, well, all that I can tell you with any certainty is my granddad was Catholic and he loved his malt whiskey. And he was a cattle drover up on the northwest plains. And he used to shoot the rabbits and he'd sell their pelts for change. And my grandma was an O'Neill from Colorado, a fair red-haired lady, the firstborn of 9. And she grew up on the Barwon banks, her barefoot pickaninny. And her funeral it was attended by a mob of Gomeroi Koori. Well, my name it is Pat McHugh, and I am Australian born. My family came from Ireland, of this I can be sure. But of the circumstances under which my family came, well, I have no story for you, I only know my name. Thank you. Cheers. So Brown and I were this weekend playing at the Illawarra Folk Festival just down in Wollongong there. It's a beautiful festival that I recommend to all of you. And when we were there, we noticed that the community of Wollongong is really struggling at the moment because they have their one industry there, which is the steelworks, and it's shutting its doors. And Wollongong's facing quite a lot of problems. They've got quite high unemployment, really high youth unemployment, and unfortunately methamphetamines are starting to take a hold in that community, and it's ripping it apart slowly. And We were thinking about some of the people down there when we were there, and we wrote this song on the weekend, and we haven't even got a name for it yet, but we thought we'd share it with you. Once Brownie's guitar gets going. Here we go. And the sea, it's the only job I've ever had. But now they're telling me, on account of the economy, that they're shutting the steelworks down. So I went to speak with the union man to find out what this would mean for me. He said 12 weeks pay, redundancy, plus any build up annual leave. But that's a piss in the sea. I've got 3 mouths to feed, and they're shutting the steelworks down. The stevedores putting up a fight. They're gathering the men down at the docks. Dad still believes that they can make things right. Says there's politicians flying in for talks, but it don't matter how they deal. China's making cheaper steel, and they're shutting the steelworks down. Like all the rest, looking for any work that I can get. But it's been 27 weeks, 27 weeks, and I ain't found nothing yet. As far as I can see, there ain't much left for me. Yeah, I love my family, and I gotta make ends meet. So I sell a little speed while you're looking at me. They're shutting the steelworks down. Cheers. Very much. Now, I'm a teacher by trade. I'm actually a teacher in Queensland, and I had to beg my boss to come down here this week, but thankfully she was very forgiving, and so I'm actually technically wagging school at the moment. But before I was teaching at the school that I work at currently, I spent a couple of years working as a literacy teacher at a maximum security jail just outside of Brisbane. The prison was called the Arthur Gorrie Correctional Centre. Anyone here done some time there? Yeah, no one ever admits to that. I learned a couple of very important things when working at the prison, but one of the most important things that I learned is that you can never judge somebody who's done time, because when they get out, they need your forgiveness, they need our forgiveness, they need our patience in order for them to be able to reintegrate into our society. And if we don't give them that opportunity, they're going to turn back to their ways. And so I think it's very important to never judge somebody who's done time. And this is a collection of stories I stole from some of the guys working in the jail. And I thought to myself, maybe I shouldn't have sold them, but then I thought, look, they're in jail, what are they going to do? So come get me. This song's called the Arthur Gorrie Correctional Centre. 1, 2, 3. mama feared I'd end up in trouble. I was 6'5" and all muscle. And she said, son, use those big old hands for good. And I meant it when I said I would. It got me into a barroom fight. He threw two lefts, I threw one right. His head hit the bar, some piss and blood. My hands were shaking when the cop showed up. But tell my mama not to worry. Just tell her I've gone fishing with Arthur Gorry. Recession came and the work dried up. I still owed money on the truck. All I could do was drive much longer hours, and I barely saw my wife and daughters. It was near the end of a 14-hour stretch. Only had a few hours left. Took some pills just to see me home. How the crash happened, I still don't know. But tell my children not to worry. Just tell them Dad's off working for Arthur Gorry. Give us some guitar, Brownie. Parents split when I was a baby, and my auntie and uncle raised me. But how they tried, but it weren't no use, and I took to drinking booze. I was drinking on the street one morning. I jumps this copper without warning. He said to me, you seen one, you seen them all. So I broke my bottle across his jaw. So tell my uncle, tell my auntie, tell them both that I'm really sorry, and tell them there ain't no need to worry. Just tell them I'm off drinking with Arthur Gorry. Thank you. So just to lighten the mood now, because it's all a little bit down, I'm going to do a song about cancer. And the cancer I'm going to sing about is called mesothelioma, and it's a cancer that you get in your lungs if you inhale asbestos fibres. And there was a company that operated out of Australia that was making a lot of asbestos products, and they knew damn well that it was killing people. But they still kept making it because they were making too much money. And I, in this song, I stick it to this company and I try and put them back in their place. And I like to sing this song for all the poor bastards who don't have the breath left in the lungs to sing it for themselves. It's called The Snowman. Brother and me started work back in 1968. Asbestos was our trade, making pipes and walls and brakes. to the factory every morning, getting home well after dusk, covered in the dust, the snowmen they called us. Used to wonder sometimes if the dust it could harm us, but the boss man he said nah, and the pay was good enough. So for years we kept on working, always breathing in the stuff, wash it down at the pub, the snowmen they called us. Of the blokes who started work here, there's only 7 of us left, and my brother's amongst the dead. With this cough I will be next. When I die, before you lay my bones down here in that mud, sprinkle them with dust, the snowmen they called us. And we'll sing to our last breath, oh, James Hardy caused our deaths, oh, James Hardy caused our deaths. Yes, we'll sing to our last breath, oh, James Hardy caused our deaths, oh, James Hardy caused our deaths. Yes, we'll sing to our last breath, oh, James Hardy caused our deaths, oh, James Hardy caused our deaths. Yes, we'll sing to our last breath, oh, James Hardy caused our deaths, oh, James Hardy caused our deaths. Thank you. Get off a brownie. I'm going to do one of mine. Tamworth boy done good, eh? Thank you very much. This weather wreaks havoc on these wooden instruments. So I'm going to do one more song for you. But before I play it, I would like to stop and acknowledge the Gumore people as the traditional custodians of the land on which we're gathering today. Because this is Aboriginal land. It always has been and it continues to be to this day. I'm going to sing about a mob from up northwestern New South Wales near the town of Wilcannia, the Barkindji people. And it was brought to my attention a couple of years ago, a statistic that shocked me. That is that if you're an Aboriginal man living in the New South Wales town of Wilcannia, your life expectancy is only 38 years of age. And as an Australian, that it shocks me and it makes me feel embarrassed. And I wrote this song as a challenge to myself, and tonight I'll extend it to all of you to never lose sight of the very real and significant concerns of our Indigenous brothers and sisters. This song's called Meanwhile in Wilcannia. Jimmy missed the bus again. He'll have to walk to Cleveland Street. Shoes that his podiatrist ordered, they really hurt his feet. Then it starts raining. For sure he will be late. Oh, but meanwhile in Wilkins, they're dead at 38. Nathan needed glasses 'cause he couldn't read the screen. The premiums on his insurance, they were pretty bloody steep. Now the pair that he wanted have got a 3 to 4 week wait. Oh, but meanwhile in Wilkins, dead at 38. And Bevan got a letter from his daughter's school. Repairs are badly needed, and so they're shutting down the pool. Where's she gonna train now? She's gotta represent the state. Oh, but meanwhile in Wilkins, they're dead at 38. Sam wants to retire early, but his super's not that great. He'll have to work a few more years to get the house up by the lake. And now the banks are saying they're gonna raise the interest rates. Oh, but meanwhile in Wilkins, meanwhile in Wilkins, oh, meanwhile in Wilkins. Much respect. My name's Paddy McHugh. Thank you.
Yeah, Paddy McHugh, ladies and gentlemen. I think he deserves a bigger round of applause than that, don't you? Come on, Paddy McHugh. Well, this next lady, she's all right. She's all right. I don't know. These people may not know that we've been on tour for the last 3 weeks together, so...
I think...
Oh, good. You guys have learned not to turn her mic on. That's perfect. That's good. No, I'm kidding. This is Gretta Ziller, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. She is the queen of Boomtown. I didn't even take notes for introducing Gretta. I didn't go around and ask her anything because I think I know her well enough. So if you didn't know, Gretta is nominated for a Golden Guitar for Alt Country Album of the Year for Queen of Boomtown. And it is an amazing album.
Oh, I'm on now.
She's also nominated for CMC Award for Best New Talent. So that's 3 of our artists tonight all nominated. So if you can rotate your votes on those 3, that'd be amazing. Let's see, what else can I tell you about Gretta? I could tell you all sorts of things about Gretta.
Please don't.
No, okay, I won't. I won't. But Gretta is from Melbourne, from the southeast of Melbourne. Do we have anyone from Melbourne here? Kayleen, awesome. Anyone else? Yeah, we've got a few. Good. Good. Yeah, welcome. And this is the part where I say, and who's from New South Wales? And Queensland. What about Perth? WA? Hey, you 4. That's nice. That's lovely. Anyone from Tassie? I was not expecting that. That's great. There's more from Tassie than WA. Perth isn't a state, Andrew.
Perth is not a state.
All right, this is about Gretta, though. We're stalling while Chelsea sets up.
Yep.
Now, You've just done a caravan park tour, is that correct?
Well, yes, Andrew, I have just done a caravan park tour.
And I believe that was with a charming man with a red beard.
Devilishly handsome man. Charming.
Please stop.
Well put together. Great T-shirts.
Thank you. Thank you. No, we've had a lot of fun the last few weeks, haven't we?
We have.
Spent way too much time on the road together.
Yep.
And
I've gone
cards.
from having a pasty Melbourne tan to just looking normal.
We're all staying in the same house together. There's a group of us, and everybody just keeps going, Is your tan fake?
Nope.
Nope. It's real. It's what 3 weeks of caravan parks will do to you.
Yep. And sun and swimming.
So are you excited about the Golden Guitar nomination?
I am excited about the Golden Guitar nomination. It's my debut album and my first nomination.
The debut album out through Social Family Records. And yeah, there's a woo there. And it's available this evening, right?
Yes, it is. I have some T-shirts for sale as well.
Yes, and you'll be signing copies?
Yes.
Gretta is giving away free hugs with every purchase this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes?
I will hug you. I won't say no. If someone goes in for a hug,
There's nothing
I
like
won't stand there awkwardly.
There's nothing like a sweaty hug
Yeah,
after a
yeah.
gig.
It's
All
your
right.
own fault for going in if you do.
Chelsea's ready. Please
All right.
welcome Gretta Ziller, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, living around here is like a slaughterhouse. Folks come in, but they don't come out. And everyone gets a little blood on their hands, fighting over pennies, dollars and cents. And you don't need no college degree. The unemployment rate is worse than it seems. And if you don't take to drink and you don't take to drugs, you work till you die or till your body gives out. And I've got the slaughterhouse blues. Yeah, I've got the slaughterhouse blues. It ain't just this government that I blame. It takes decades to let it get this bad. Between industry and the wealthy, well, who's there left to think about me? And there ain't been revival since the church shut its doors. And I guess that's been 10 years or more. But there's still folks waiting for a sign. I just don't got it in me to keep that kind of faith alive. And I've got the slaughterhouse blues. Yeah, I've got the slaughterhouse blues. So I made plans to quit this town with a boy who's got a car that'll take me. And it don't matter if we crash and burn, just as long as we don't return to the slaughterhouse. And I've got the slaughterhouse blues. Yeah, I've got the slaughterhouse blues. Oh, I've got the slaughterhouse blues.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This next song is actually the title track from my EP. I took a trip to Canada a few years ago and we stumbled across a Badlands. And it was just like this, we were driving across these beautiful rolling prairie lands and we came across a massive hole in the ground and it was like a desert down there and it was just phenomenal. There were like lots of fossils and it was such a contrast to what we'd been driving through, this beautiful Canadian green pastures and lands. And I wanted to put that feeling into a song, but the place that we visited was called Drumheller. And with a name like Gretta Ziller, you have to be careful about your song title choice, otherwise you sound like you're into German death metal. So I did a bit of a Google search and found another Badlands that sounded slightly less aggressive. This song's called Hell's Half Acre. Made out of Hell's Half Acre with a suitcase and a piece of paper that said I was Daddy's girl again. You'd been looking to score and I'd been looking for more than a little adventure in the Shady Pine Saloon. We got high down in the low country where those lands are so bad. Yeah, you're so bad for me. Yeah. Fell for that Elvis smile and draw that went on for miles. And your 1340 panhead. We had a Vegas start witness some chapel far from heaven. My folks didn't show the preacher at Hell's Angels tattoo. We got high down in the low country where those lands are so bad. Yeah, you're so bad for me. Yeah, yeah. And I got tired of living this counterfeit. So Daddy's girl is coming home. You and this place wore off like a drug on me. So I got the hell out of Hell's Half Acre. We were high down in the low country where those lands are so bad. Yeah, you're so bad down in Hell's Half Acre for me. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. That's all right with me. Well, I am small, I'm not significant at all. Live and die, and in between I will try to live a life good and true, the way you'd want too. Well, I will fail. I'll get lost along the way. I'll trip and fall and hit my head against the wall. But you're the compass, you're the map, you're the beacon to bring me back to you. I'm perfectly imperfected, senseless in my wisdom, winning all my failures and truthful with my lies. I'm delicately stable, finished and incomplete. And if I know you love me, well, that's alright with me. Well, I will love. My heart will be broken and I'll give up and say things I should never have spoken. But you're the healer, you're the keeper. I am the humble seeker of you. I'm perfectly imperfected and senseless in my wisdom, winning all my failures and truthful with my lies. I'm delicately stable, finished and incomplete. And if I know you love me, that's alright with me. Cause I'm perfectly imperfected and senseless in my wisdom, winning all my failures and truthful with my life. I'm delicately stable, finished and incomplete. And if I know you love me, that's alright with me. Thank you very much. I'm under the pump, under time, otherwise I'd be telling you all some witty story that you'd be laughing roariously to. But I'll just carry on singing. This song's called Go On. You're like a bird stuck in a net. This town is getting too tight around your neck and your big shot dreams. You're seeing spots in your eyes. Go on, get out of this town. Go on. You got a wandering eye, a restless heart, and a drifter's soul. I've got too many ties, I haven't learned to let them go. Go on, get to packing. just gotta let it ride. And hope someday it'll bring you back to this place and to my way. Go on, go see the world I hear when you get home. Go on, go see the world, just don't forget me while you're gone. Go on, go see the world, I'll be here when you get home. Go on, go see the world, just don't expect me to wait that long. Thank you. So I can hear you guys. There's mumblings going on stage. I'd like to quickly introduce my band. Without folks like these guys, I wouldn't get to be up here and doing my thing and having such an amazing time. Normally when you're up here by yourself, it's great, it's fun, but I get to play with my buddies. On bass, we have Zachary J. Watson. On drums, Chelsea Allen. She's also part of Great Aunt. If you're after a really cool duo to go and see this festival, Great Aunt, I recommend. And Mr. Wilds himself, from Lachlan, Bryan and the Wilds, Damien Caffarella. He's going to wow us with his guitar skills right now. This song is called Jude, and it's my very platonic love song to my band, thanking them for me and my spazziness and putting up with that. I ain't no saint, but I'm desperate as Jude, a lonely lost cause when I'm not with you, 'cause you play like an angel, timing of the blessed, and from the first note you make sense of this mess. They call me Jude, oh yeah they do, 'cause I'm desperate without you. Oh yeah, it's true, 'cause you got the beat and I've got nothing but the blues. Well, I got the first, you've the fifth and the third. You catch the minor fall, and you're gentle with my words. Without the rhythm, I would have no rhyme, and there'd be no spark under this lonely light. They call it's true. 'Cause you've got the beat, I've got nothing but the blues. Well, who knows where our roads may lead? They might split in two. Believe this waltz right now, and I'm handing it to you. They call me Jude. Oh yeah, they do. 'Cause I'm desperate without you. Oh, you know it's true. 'Cause you got the beat, and I've got nothing. You've got the beat, and I've got nothing but blue. Thank you. That was all them. All right. This next song is going to disappoint a percentage of the audience, but it's a shorter percentage. I reckon there's going to be a larger, taller parental percentage that it's going to relieve. I put this song on my album and I didn't realize it had the same title as a really famous Disney song. So this song's called Let It Go, and it has nothing to do with princesses. I'll never be anything more than who I am today, but I won't be anything less. 'Cause tomorrow is fluid like a river to the sea, winding and changing and moving like a melody. Well, let it go, go, go like rock and roll. Yeah, let it go, go, go like rock and roll. My heart beats with the rhythm that ain't in time. I'm wild like a bird high on freedom. Yesterday's sunset I vowed not to forget, but I won't see, feel it or breathe it again. Go, go, go like rock and roll. Well, let it go, go, go like rock and roll. Love me or leave me with no apologies. Be a lesson learned or love deserved, but don't waste it. Could have been. Let it go, go, go like rock and roll. Let it go, go, go like rock and roll. And let it go, go, go like rock and roll. Let it go, Sorry, I got the giggles up. Chelsea really gets into it sometimes. All right. The song, guys, we took off our set, we can put back on. Yep, doing it in 5. Playing in the capo of 5 for those playing at home. This is a cover song that you might know. It's called Human. Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, so maybe I'm blind. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see it clearer, or are you deceived in what you believe? 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Some people got the real problem. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. That's my opinion, don't ask me to lie. For forgiveness, for making you cry. For making you cry. 'Cause I'm only human after all. You're only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Some people got the real problem. Some people out of love. Some people think I can solve them. Lord heavens above. 'Cause I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Yeah, I'm only human, I make mistakes. I'm only human, that's all it takes to put the blame on me. Put your blame on me. 'Cause I'm no prophet or Messiah. You should go looking for somewhere high. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Yeah, I'm only human, I'm just a man. I do what I can, I'm just a man. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. Rusting bones into this cruel world we're thrown. Do what you can, but it'll end in rusting bones. When I die, lay me by my mother's side. Place a rose on the stone when I die. Well, in a flash, as quick as a gun, I'm wanted on the run. And the price on my head won't cover the man I lifted. On my own, I chose to walk down this road. I chose to be stuffed down my back scarecrow, hanging on the willow. It's too late to save my soul. Scarecrow, well, rust and bones into this cruel world we're thrown. Do what you can, but it'll end in rust and bones. Do what we can, but it'll end in rust and bones. You do what you can, but it'll end rust and bones. Thank you. I've got one more song for you all this evening. Thanks to you so much for coming out and supporting Americana in the Park and giving us, all us oldies, a big stage to play on. It's pretty dang cool. And for those, I don't know where the cameras are, but for those that are tuned into Facebook and the interwebs, hi. I do want to say a special hi. She probably won't be listening now, but she will be later tomorrow. To my sister, who's just had a baby. So hi, Freya and DJ and Pippa Sue. This is the last song. I'm going to duck down and go to the merch tent after I finished. Feel free to come and say hi. I'll give you a sweaty hug. They're free. The song's called Queen of Boomtown. I got a friend, sometimes I love her, but mostly not. He said he loves me, but I guess I forgot to know how, 'cause I've shut down like a mining town. My scene has run clean out and everyone but me has packed up and moved on. Call me the Queen of Boomtown, Her Royal Majesty come crashing down. Some may say it's my own doing anyway, but I gotta go play the crown that I found, and I'm the Queen of Boomtown. Concerned about her friends and what folks say on their smoke breaks at the store, 'cause it's all about the flowers in the front lawn and not what's behind closed doors. Call me the Queen of Boomtown, Her Royal Majesty come crashing down. Some may say it's my and I'm the Queen of Boomtown. Some folks take all they can get, dispose of the rest. I'm just making do with what's left, forging ahead. So call me the Queen of Boomtown, Her Royal Majesty come crashing down. Some may say it's my own doing anyway, but I gotta go play the crown that I found, and I'm the Queen. Call me the Queen of Boomtown, Her Royal Majesty come crashing down. Some may say it's my own doing anyway, but gotta go play the crown that I found, and I'm the Queen of Boomtown. Thank you very much. Stick around. The Heggertys are up next.
Yeah, Gretta Ziller, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Golden Guitar nominated Gretta Ziller. Yeah, exactly what he said. Well, we've got one more act for you for the evening, and that'll to round out the Americana in the Park. Now I have to apologise because I completely missed the middle of Australia earlier when I was asking where everybody's from. So, and I missed the ACT as well. Yes, I just figured that New South Wales just claimed you guys anyway. But okay, so who's from the ACT? Okay. No, I don't know that community. Okay, cool. Noah? Nalawa. Yeah. And, okay, good. That's a good chat. Thank you. Now, who's from the Northern Territory? No one. I'm sure it's on the map. I believe you. Yep, okay. Silent G at the start. Okay. I'm learning a lot tonight. So, and who's from South Australia? Yeah, you guys are going to love these next guys then. This is your band right now. This is the Heggertys. The Heggertys are coming on stage from South Australia. And they played Americana Fest in Nashville in 2016, yes, correct? Formed in 2009? Yes. In 2017, released your debut self-titled album.
Yes, called the Heggertys. That's correct. Andrew, you're doing a great job.
Thank you. That's what I meant by self-titled.
I'm really
being
impressed.
The Heggertys. Thank you. Thank you. And your album is for sale this evening?
Yeah, we've got heaps of copies over there, and we're all going to hang out afterwards, so please come and hang with us, and we'll sign stuff and talk, and it'll be great.
Are you doing free hugs with every purchase as well?
I'm an over-hugger, so yeah, highly likely, actually.
Lovely. Perfect. And what else? I can't remember what I was going to say now. You just took it away.
You just wanted a hug. All right.
There's so much love. You should see all the love backstage here. It's great.
Love.
Everybody's friends backstage. Everyone's hanging out and catching up and losing track of getting ready for performing because everybody's catching up. How are you guys going? I'm ready. Everyone just about ready? We're almost ready. Woo! Nearly. So whereabouts are you guys playing for the rest of the festival?
We're at the Tamworth Hotel tomorrow.
Ooh, I like the Tamworth Hotel, the newly renovated Tamworth Hotel.
Yep. We were there we played today, but we're playing again tomorrow, 2:30 till 4. And then we're doing the Americana late night alt thing.
Late night alt.
Wednesday. Oh, there I am.
There, you're in the foldback now. You were out the front before.
Yeah, Wednesday night at the Services.
Downstairs at the Services Club, late night alt.
Club. Yep.
Come and see us and bake at the Tamworth Hotel at 2:30 tomorrow.
It'll be a bit cooler, Paul.
We don't talk about the heat. We know it's going to be hot. We try to ignore it. And
I think it's lovely. You know, you get to winter without this kind of heat, and you think, I wish summer was hotter.
You always find that as soon as you get those hot days, everyone goes, I can't wait for winter. And then all through winter, everybody can't wait for the summer.
Yeah. You need this to, want winter to come.
Yeah, exactly.
Having said that, I've never seen so many plastic bottles in our car.
Yeah. Hey, all right, I think we're just about ready. Oh, good to go. All right, thanks. Because if it wasn't obvious, I'd run out of things to say. So, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Heggertys.
Thank you, Andrew.
Won't be rolling my rollies anymore. You got your backy and your papers on the kitchen floor. You'd hold my hand when you walk down the streets of my little hometown. You pick me flowers from gardens of old ladies that scream after you. You take me drinking and dancing, holding me so tight, romancing. Our love was crazy, and maybe I didn't know you were out on parole. You won't be rolling my rollies anymore. You got your baggie and your papers on the kitchen floor. You won't be rolling my rollies anymore.
time to get up and do a little bit of dancing? What do you reckon?
I've been living out my suitcase for 2 years now. Lonesome traveler on this lonely highway. I got 7,000 miles behind me now. Think I'll be rambling to my dying day. Well, I used to have a wife and a family, and I used to work to bring home the pay. Well, I tried so hard just to do the line. Think I'll be rambling to my dying day. Well, I think about the times you made me smile, and it seems just like yesterday. I got nothing left but memories to make me smile. Think I'll be rambling through my dying. I'm not saying that you did wrong by me. I'm not saying that I should have stayed. I'm just saying in the end we're all alone. I'll be rambling to my dying day. Think 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 I'll be rambling to my dying day. Rambling to my dying day. Think I'll be rambling to my dying
Thank you.
Thank you. If anyone feels like getting up and dancing, you know, just to be like totally crazy, you know, you're welcome to. Right down here.
There's no judgy here. No one would be looking at you at all if you dance in the front here. No one, not one person. Well, I would be, but I'm pretty easygoing. What do you reckon? We ready?
Yeah, hang on. I've got a couple of things to do here.
It's all about a girl, this song, Mary Lou. Imagine you're on the other side of the country from someone you want to be with. You've got a shit-house job, you're an idiot boss. You've had enough, that's it. You've said, see you later, I'm going home. It's a song about that. I told the boss, I'm shooting through.
Told the boss I'm shooting through. I'm sick and tired working for a fool. I've got somewhere I've gotta be. I've got a girl waiting home for me. I'm hitting the road, I'm on my way. I gotta be leaving here today. Have you heard the news? From Adelaide to Timbuktu, no one compares to you, my Mary Lou. One of the things that I like best is the way you sway in that summer dress. You know it really is so sweet, the way you dance around in your bare feet. We're just as happy as we can be, like two little bugs in the apple tree. There's something I know we can do. Whoa, I'm losing these solitary blues. It's down to you, my good old Mary Lou. I've got no time to bother with the rest, because you know that baby you're the best. Ooh, I'm hitting the road, I'm on my way. Don't hold me back, 'cause I can't stay. It's time that I made a move. Deep Blanchett's got nothing on you. Hey, it's there, it's true. My good old Mary Lou. Hey, it's true. My good old Mary Lou. Hey, it's down to you. My good old Mary Lou. She's quite a gal.
Thank you, Tamworth.
And
You
thank you to
beautiful,
the,
beautiful people.
Solid gold dancers down
I'm moving out of the way now because our next singer is none other than our drummer. Not yet? Actually, he's not singing that after all. It's a bit confusing, this set list, particularly because I wrote it. You think I would know what I'm doing here. What are we doing?
Everybody having a good night? Such a lovely night.
It's a lovely night. Look
Thanks
at
for hanging around tonight.
Thanks for Gretta, Ziller, and all the wonderful acts that were here before. Absolutely brilliant night. I've enjoyed every bit of it.
A California man in 1969 around the fall, loaded up his loved ones in his Oldsmobile sedan, and everything he owned in a U-Haul, and all the way along the road they said, Lord, Lord,
change is gonna come. I hope to God I am wrong. I go, I'm told, and keep a loaded gun until I ride again so long.
Please give my love to everyone. A patriotic band until they said he's only son to fight a war. We left home a bright-eyed boy, but he came back a broken man. And they still don't know what he was fighting for. You're right, my friend, I said a change was gonna come. I wish to God I was wrong. My gold got sold, now Julie's got a gun. Until I ride again so long. Please give my love to everyone. On California Bay in 1969 around the world, loaded up his loved ones in his automobile sedan, and everything he owned in a U-Haul, and all the way along the road they say, Lord, 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 going to Kentucky.
Thank you so much. Hang on, is this the song that the drummer sings? Have I got it right now? Yeah. Okay, this is Shannon's.
This is now the song that the drummer sings.
That's the drummer, by the way, just in case you were a bit unsure.
Hello, everyone. How's it going, Tamworth?
This is Max Telasuski, our delicious and wonderful drummer.
Delicious.
Delicious, very delicious.
Ren said it.
I know.
That's right. This is a song called Shannon. It was a rainy day in '82 when I first laid eyes on you. It was a sunny day in '94 when you last walked out Now the kids have grown and I have to raise them on my own. Without you, Jacob's a businessman. He doesn't call me now. Stacy's at college and she wears a gold hand-me-down. I'm not mad, I'm just sad. Shannon, please come back. In '94, on Christmas Eve, I got a call from the deputy. Slow motion started, I dropped the phone on the floor. The kids were looking at me as they stopped by the tree. Don't feel bad, Thanks, everyone.
We got a couple more. 3 more. From the looks of things. 5 more. Okay. Okay, I'm doing exactly what you just told me to do.
Yeah, that's a way to remember it, for sure.
Alright, here we go. This is a new one. It's not on our next album, but it will be. No, it's not on our current album, but it will be on our next album. That's the plan.
Yeah, okay.
And this chap's going to be in our band, by the way. It's going to be our new front man.
Some people say that opposites attract. For you and me, that's a fact. And some people say better to have loved than lost. I don't know about that.
Some people wear their hearts on their sleeves, while for others they watch their back. Some people say love's the key to all things, but I don't know about that. So put me at ease, I'm begging you please. Say that you love me.
Some people say it's best to stand your ground, while for others they walk away. Some people go on the fence and attack, but I don't know about that.
Some people say when the writing's on the wall, and others they wait to be told. And some people say I should hang up my hat,
But I don't know about that. So put me at ease, I'm down on my knees. Say that you love me. Some people bury their heads in the sand, while for others they draw a line. Some people say you should never look back. I don't know about that. Put me at ease, I'm begging you please. Say that you love me. Say that you love me. Say that you love me.
Thank you. Come on, we've made it very clear. Now you got to say that you love us. You love us. We love you. Yeah. We love you, Tamworth.
We've got some CDs and stuff for sale in the merch stand if you want to come talk to us afterwards.
Thank you very much for going the distance tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great evening's entertainment. There's been some brilliant acts. So we're very honoured to come on after so many great acts that have come before us tonight. And This Old Town, I believe, is the next song. Is that right?
Sure is.
Oh,
This old
cool.
town, about a little town, kind of like Tamworth. having a pretty hard time.
This old town was a good friend of mine. This old town used to shine. This old town used to rattle and roll. This old town had a soul. Then a river ran dry. Our children all cried. Our families moved out, old city bound. River stopped flowing, fields overflowing. This old town buried in the ground. This old town was known far and wide. This old town filled with pride. This old town was bursting at the seams. This old town filled with dreams. Then a river ran dry. Our children all cried. Our families moved out, all city bound. River stopped flowing, fields overflowing. This old town buried in the ground. And as I walk the abandoned street, my heart is heavy with every beat. The memories are flooding through the cracks. Across the water, never came This old town, its windows boarded up. This old town's out of love. Woo! This old town standing all alone. This old town starved to the bone. 'Cause our river ran dry. Our children all cried. Our families moved out, all city bound. River stopped flowing, fields overgrowing. This old town buried in the ground. Woo! This old town we forgot about.
Thank you so much. We are the Heggertys. This next song is our very last. Hope you have a wonderful Tamworth, and thank you for hanging out all the way till probably, 11 o'clock at night? Yeah, this is it. This is your last chance to get up and dance before you have to go to bed.
And we'll be around the place for the next few days. So, if you want another dose of the Heggertys, just come and check us out. We've got the Tamworth Hotel tomorrow and
Late night alt.
late
If you
night
want to
off.
dance like a maniac,
On
this is
Wednesday.
definitely the one. If anyone wants to get in the mosh pit,
If you happen to know any maniacs like these guys, bring them down. We love them.
It's a joyous tale of woe, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for the Heggertys. And we're going to go out with a blast. Never be fine, I reckon.
You went and left me all alone. You went and left me on my own. Said you're sick of me and you. Now you're telling me we're through, and now I'll never be fine. You took away my everything. Said it didn't mean nothing. Had my life planned out with you. What the hell am I to do? And now I'll never be fine. time. Now I'll never be fine. Said you needed something new. When I left me on the ship, needed something new. Me and you, we just won't do. And now I'll never be fine. I'll get over it in time. Won't be long before I smile. So we'd always be good friends. Never want to see you again. Now I'll never be fine. Now I'll never be fine. I'll never be fine. Won't get over you in time. Now I'll never be fine.
Salsa, baby!
I held you up pretty high. I held you up to the sky. Oh, I was blinded by the light. I was seeing you right. Now I'll never be fine. Now I'll never be fine. I'll never be fine. Won't get over you in time. Now I'll never be fine. So we'd always be good friends. Never want to see you again. I'm not laughing out with you. What the hell am I to do? And now I'll never be fine. Now I'll never be fine. Now I'll never be fine. Now I'll never be fine.
Thank you very much for the Haggertys. Tamworth Hotel tomorrow. Thank you to the sound guys. Thank you to Jeff Bell. Thank you to whoever's involved in making this thing happen. Thank you to all for coming. We love you.
Thank you. Good night.
The Haggertys, ladies and gentlemen. What a finish to a fantastic evening. A huge thank you to all our artists that performed tonight. No, that was amazing. Big thank you to everybody. Smith & Jones, Brad Butcher, Melody Moko, Nick Payne and the Wanted Few, Paddy McHugh, Gretta, Ziller, the Haggertys. Have I forgot anyone? That's it, I got them all. Yes. My name is Andrew Swift. A huge thank you to the Americana Music Association for helping run the night, and Jeff Bell, Lang Entertainment for booking it all, and of course Tamworth Council and the festival for letting us have the Americana evening, Americana in the Park. So you enjoy the rest of your festival and stay hydrated, people. Stay hydrated. Enjoy your evening.
It's Tamworth Country Music Festival's big night out with Toyota Stars Under the Stars Australia Day Spectacular. Toyota Park, Friday, January 26 from 7 p.m. A great show for the whole family, and it's free, featuring Rachel Farham, Karen Page, Mickey Pye, Liam Brew, Luke Dickens, Luke Austin, Kaylee Bell, Jared Porter with surprise guests, and meet the 2018 Toyota Star Maker winner. Join us for Toyota Stars Under the Stars Australia Day Spectacular, Friday, January 26.
G'day folks, Troy Casadale here. I've been singing this recycling song for 15 years now, can you believe that? Each year approximately 8 tonnes of recycling is kept out of landfill by using the recycling bins located throughout our beautiful festival. You've done a ripper job so far. Make sure you keep tuning into recycling and doing your bit to keep Tamworth beautiful.
You give me reason to live. You give me reason to live. You give me reason to live. You can leave your head on.
We have to keep fighting the melanoma.
Tamworth definitely tugs at my soul. No matter where I go in the world, it always pulls me back. It's the sepia-tinted dusks. It's the smell of jasmine and wisteria in the summer. And I absolutely love it.
I've always drawn inspiration from the town's rugged landscapes. Dense bushland, vast open plains, mountain ranges, all the rivers and dams.
There's something magical about the cool rivers that run through the town. Coming back to Tamworth, there's always that sense of community that I just don't feel anywhere else.
Through all my travels, it's this land and these people that keep me coming